plus 7.4 handicap, there are things about my putting that separate me from the average golfer. Now, I'm gonna show you kind of how I putt and I guess essentially my routine, because if you don't have a routine, you're not gonna putt that well. What a routine will help with is just consistency. You know, if you don't trust a putt, or if you don't trust to read, or if you don't trust the speed or a green or a course, to have a routine will just help you just trust in yourself and commit to whatever read or putt you're going with, no matter if you miss it or not. Now, with my whole entire routine, what I think about is I always stand behind the ball, whatever, I read it, let's say I get done reading it, I always stand behind the ball and visualize my line. I'm drawing an imaginary line on how I want my ball to go into the cup. Then I pick a point at the cup where I want the ball to fall in. So if it's a clock in 12s on the opposite side, 6 on the front side, so I'm like, let's say I want it to fall in at 7:30. It's right over here. Then I'm visualizing that line falling in at 7:30. So that's like kind of my pre-shot routine, right? But now when I get over my ball, this is what I do. I got a cup right here. But this is what I do. Now I put my feet together, and if I'm not using a line or a line, I still do the same thing. Put my feet together, club face target. And now what I do is I draw a line on my putter right here. That exact line I was visualizing when I was behind my ball. So I draw the line very slowly. Once I have that down, I set my feet to that line, get comfortable with it, little wiggle waggle, set up to it. Now I do the exact same thing, but this line I'm drawing with my eyes is for speed, to calculate the speed. So this line's a little bit slower. Draw the exact same line, but focusing on the speed. I set up and just rock my shoulders. And you make it just like that. Now, also ball positioning. You never want the ball back of center while you're putting on it, because you don't want to hit down on it. And if I'm being totally honest, you don't even want the ball center at all. You would rather have it a little bit up in your stance, because if you're hitting down on the ball's driving into the ground and then bouncing and popping up. You can't see it just with the naked eye, but if you're watching this in slow-mo or on camera, you will see the ball go downwards and literally bounce up like a bouncy ball. So you want the ball to get rolling. You want it to skip about an inch or two and then start rolling. But for most people out there, you just want the ball to roll, not bounce.